Spend a day with me in LA as I check out Chamberlain coffee, which everybody's been raving about, as well as take care of some personal things like paint my nails and do a little cooking at home. Starting off with a fit check, I just want to be comfy these days, and I've been wearing this Quinn sweater and Abercrombie jeans on repeat. My fragrance fixation is BDK Empatia, which smells like a rose bubble bath. Speaking of roses, I bumped into a lady who found this bouquet of roses outside of her home. I told her they weren't mine, but she gave them to me anyway, so that's how I acquired a bouquet of roses on this day. I headed over to Abbot Kinney and started getting hungry. I knew Creation had some free samples, so I tried their butternut squash soup as well as some of their juices. I stop by and try their juice samples all the time, and I've decided that the Serenity is my favorite, so it was great to see it here on this day. But it was cool they also had a vegan oatmeal sample to try. My cute little friend Clementine really wanted to share my sample with her, but she was on a walk, so she had to go, and I just enjoyed it on my own. And here I am just admiring how pretty the flowers are. It was so nice. People were just walking down the street saying, "Pretty roses." So smelling like a rose and carrying them. I finally made it to Chamberlain Coffee, and I wanted the vegan foam top, but they were out. So I asked the barista what she recommended instead, and she said that she recommended a maple latte with pistachio milk. So that's what I ended up having. And I have bought Chamberlain coffee before in bags from the market, and I do like it a lot. So I'm really glad I like this coffee. It was delish, and I do also want to try their matcha as well. But I have matcha at home right now. I have coffee at home too, but I mean, I'll get matcha next time. And after moseying around Abbot Kinney, I finally went home and tried to take a nap, and I failed. So then I just painted my nails. I use Essie Gel Nail Polish in the color Gossamer Garments. You don't even need a base coat. It's just 2 coats and then a top coat. I decided to make a frittata using tofu, sun-dried tomatoes, asparagus, and basil. I thought it would be a really good spring flavored dish to be able to make and have and bring to lunch and have for breakfast. I was very intrigued that this recipe didn't use a blender or food processor, that you just had to mash up the ingredients together, and I was curious to see if they would hold. Unfortunately, they did not, and I thought this tasted a lot like pizza and didn't hold like a quiche. Here's me trying to get the jar open. I was really missing my boyfriend on this day. I usually spend my days off with him, and to not be able to have a jar open, I was going to lose my shit, but did not, so crisis averted. Luckily, it was a really easy recipe though. Just had to saute the onions, asparagus, and sun-dried tomato, and add thyme and turmeric, and sniff the basil. Very important step for me. Make your kitchen smell like basil, that's the best. And then put it all together with the tofu and then put it into a pie plate. Then after pressing it all down, it was ready for the oven, and then it got baked. And unfortunately, it didn't set very well, but it was a nice new recipe to try, so I'm glad I tried it. So that was my day. Thanks for watching.